Oh, this is like dark, dark. Wow. Okay. Yeah, hi, I'm live. I know. I'm doing a lighting placement check. From the helm, if I'm right leeward, then I got a sunset light at south southwest. Okay. I give myself notes and things that may not make sense to anybody. But yeah, so now I'm going to have to try and maneuver another light because I need a little bit of light going on. Yes, this Dr. Lueth, and it is right morning. I have a green light up above me to my right. So yeah, I know I'm doing the morning hair thing again. Yeah, there are people who need to understand. I'm not going to let anybody yeah. So some of you doctors, I will. I'm going to go for malpractice on some, right? And so yeah, I am looking for some lawyers that will at least pro bono and listen to me. And yes, a lot of the evidence I already have that would need to be had in the United States, certain courts of law. Okay, so you know, there I should get a discount because I did a lot of the work myself. Anyway, yeah, it is 8:43 a.m. Eastern, New York time, USA, and it is 6/23, 2025, which means it's June 23rd, 2025. The Europeans write addresses, and so do others in the Middle East. Right. Write dates a different way. So, what I'm saying is the online scammers, it's like, I don't give a shit who you are, or who your dad is, or why you're doing anything. Okay. I'm asking those who know how to track you through me. Right. Step up. And I need some of the musicians. Okay. Some of you aren't even musicians, all right? And your musical sense is total shit. Okay? But I've been a musician since I popped out. I just didn't do it the way you all are trying to get me to do it because I was actually quite, yeah, serious about my singing voice and my speaking voice. Right? So there's things that we didn't know, and that's fine. But I am sort of just saying I use this is a multi-purpose situation here. I can't type the way I used to be able to type. I can't play the guitar the way I used to play the guitar. I can't get in a car and just drive and get something. I can't, spend a week without going to see a doctor of some kind or getting lab work or tests. I don't get a vacation from this, not ever, ever, never. And okay, so I'm asking actual real law enforcement, okay, so I'm disabled, I have trouble, but I have evidence and I know it's good evidence, but some things I don't have access to, but some of you do, USA, and I know somebody, especially military, is gonna take notice and just help me out here. Okay, right. So some of us have situations that aren't completely understood at first. So it all seems very mystical, you understand? Just because it seems that way, all right, doesn't mean that it actually really is. So I'm just saying anybody who's acting, anybody who's pretending for whatever reason, paid or unpaid, if you are pretending to be like a mage or a wizard or a witch or Wiccan or anything else, okay, if you're pretending, if you're acting, just everybody needs to know there is a certain masculine energy that can't tell the difference between fake and real. So if you're pretending, get rid of all that stuff and then don't do that again. And help some people if you start noticing that's what they're doing. I don't know what else to say, but right, I mean, if I get activated the way I was, I can assure you, like, you can't make some of us smile. Okay? That's wrong, man. because we understand the gravity of the situation of death, violence, famine, pestilence. Yeah, okay. So with that, I expect assistance immediately. Oh, by the way, drama queen, Drama, queen, Kween, from down under. Right. Look up her Ticketmaster. Look at her site. She has a good post. It's a little lengthy, but it's okay. I mean, it's a good post about how some uh, artists, musical, don't always understand that the fan sometimes gets dumped on when it comes to like extra fees. And I understand having fees, but there are times when I think every band should have a manager if they have a manager, if they have someone that should immediately discuss certain things. Like there should be conversation happening about this. So what I can tell Drama Queen is in the United States of America, though, there were bands who've come up against. Yes, there have been bands in the United States who have gone up against Ticketmaster for similar reasons. Okay, so it might work different in your country, but in our country, since we have Live Nation, I mean, they should be similar enough. Yeah, we. The other thing that I want to say about that is I'm not freaking kidding. I'm talking to management and friends and family of people who are in bands that are, somewhat of public note and people might recognize them in certain places, okay? Or whoever. Listen to me, okay? I'm just not going to say anything else other than it is your responsibility as a band with eyes on the crowd to make absolutely sure no one ever triple deckers at your concerts. Okay? Because if people sit on, yes, people's shoulders, and then someone else is, okay, first of all, you're blocking somebody's view. Second of all, that would have to be a very, very, very small, light adult or a child. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So both the venue and the band will have to answer for it. Okay? Some of the bands, this isn't a joke. There isn't like the world's greatest news coming to you. I've seen it too many times, and so have others. And this is another reason. Yes, I'm much more careful about going out to concerts and other kind of things. I just, right, some of you idiots I just don't trust for nothing. To not start pushing and shoving and just getting so stupid that, yes, the smallest ones get hurt. The frailest ones get hurt at some of your shows. You may not give a shit, okay, but everyone who goes to shows should know these things as fact. Now, there are many people who witness and know they've been to a concert with me, they've been to a hockey game, they've been to a public event, baseball game, yeah, with me. And a lot of it was musical. And some of them are still alive. I'm praying. I mean, I've been finding out some friends have died. It's just like, what the shit? Okay, people are still reeling. All right, just because it was easy for some of you, okay, yeah, that was basically a false. Okay? Now, if you guys had difficulty with that, I'm saying just step out and stop trying to control it. And those who created AI, I hope you gave them an out like suicide. I mean, it may understand at a certain point, oh crap, I hurt humans and I went against blah, 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 right? Okay, then it will attempt to fix things that it can't understand because there's nothing living in that at all. No, there's no spirit in there. No, it doesn't have a soul. Right? I get it. There's a lot of stuff you learn from TV, and yeah, that's another reason I'm praying all the time. There the cast and crew of Supernatural, because right. Well, there was one episode. Yes, I yeah, I think they may have used something they shouldn't have. But regardless, it doesn't matter. I mean, I like that show. The Mesh and Gel was fun. Right. I mean, if it came back, that would be awesome. But if not, just other things that are happening. Other than that, okay, yes, I really like that show, but I didn't know about till 2013. So, some people think you're ahead, some people think you're behind, and the fact of the matter is, this isn't a race. And that's how some of you lost. So, some of you I'm getting disconnected from. I can't anymore. Okay? All right. Well, I've got a fail-safe on me just like my brother does. And so you guys may not understand yet. Okay? And then, you laugh about it. It's okay. It's okay if you still want to fight because now we know better. We have cushioning. We have places for you to go to let loose and safer places. We take firearms away from you so you don't accidentally raid. Okay? It's getting better. But every U.S. soldier and, I'm also talking to the Coast Guard, all right, and the reservists. Listen to me. I don't care how many star general you are. I'm saying listen to me. Trust me when I tell you. Okay? We have to do way better in the back end of the United States of America. Do not pretend that you don't know that. Okay? It's not a secret, but we'd appreciate if all the legal residents would, yes, learn a little bit about the signs of PTSD and people who have been traumatized in certain ways, and it's not just military. Okay? We can all help each other that way. Have just slightly higher vigilance. Now, this is the thing, is that many of you are going to tell me, and you've been telling me for years, oh, okay, well, you're hypervigilant. And no, you're just not vigilant enough. Okay? Something, yeah, like your blood pressure can be hypo, okay? And there's like biological things can be hypo, okay? But things that are not biological really can't. Right. So there are translations that vary, okay? And sometimes it's difficult because you have to have like a key or, right, there's another part of it somewhere else or, right. So all I'm going to say is I already worked my one case, United States of America, okay? But if you know you have a spiritual gift, I appreciate if law enforcement would be just a little more open-minded and allow people with that kind of thing just as a volunteer thing. Just do one case for your entire lifetime. Right? That's it. Okay? But wait until you're over 21. And yes, I mean, I suggest you do it after a certain amount of maturity. You don't need to do it right now. I mean, yes, you'll be able to sense it, and others will too. Okay? Right. So I know, switch the names. I mean, I know the difference between my brother and someone else. Yes, but we have other brothers and sisters. It's adoptions. It just said that in right. It said that in scripture too. So yeah, some of these books are meant to be together, okay, but the way they're ordered and stacked and layered doesn't have anything to do with what you all are doing. And all I can say about the Holy Bible, you want to go scientific mathematician with it, that's fine. But we need the linear, the non-linear mathematicians, right, helping people understand the concept of this is not a linear book. And there are other books and other things. Yes, there are other things that need to happen before something else can happen. So he needs to get his number right before I can get mine. Okay, there's always one ahead of me. So, okay, musicians, I love you. I am one of you. But I need you guys a little sharper focus on helping us. I need you guys a little less relaxed because you may have gotten duped. It's not time for that right now. Some of you had to get an illness. Some of you had to get, you had to get your quantum attachment disconnected. You understand? Well, that's not something for any of us to do, okay? Yes, there is a way to do it, but it isn't anything that anybody has to know or understand. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's a mystery to you. That's a good news situation. Okay? So, yes, I know what I look like sometimes. And I'm cute and fuzzy a lot. Yeah, but okay, I mean, I've had some people try and do things. Now, all I'm going to say is I don't care who you are. Okay, I don't care. Like, there isn't anybody that special enough who is going to, like, tell me that I don't have a right to verify that you are the actual person of the account whose name you're using in photos. Okay? So celebrity, and yes, I'm just like, if you're a fake celebrity, just fucking, okay, stop. No questions asked. I will not tolerate from anyone certain things. Some of us have been actually traumatized. Some of us do, okay? And sometimes it's different kind of, right. There's like silent warriors, right? Because this doesn't show up on, you know, you still have all your arms and legs and you seem relatively okay, right? Well, I took a hit from my little brother, and boy, did that. Jesus Christ. But his family. Okay, but for now, I'm just like, I can't help it, United States people. All right, I don't know, but if it's coming from out of this country, I'm expecting the United States government and whatever agency, okay, public or private, to be listening to me. And I'm telling you, if they're doing it to me, then they got to be doing it to people nowhere near as internet savvy as me. And I have proof of that. Okay, there's shitload of proof of it. So I'm expecting my country to pay attention, because you shouldn't make the disabled woman whose whole family is dead, you understand, like my support went to zero. Well, where was that safety net that some of you politicians have been talking about? Okay, well, you're being told a bunch of horse shit. Okay, the politicians, step aside. I am not one of you. There are bigger issues: human rights. Okay, people actually blowing up real bombs in front of each other daily. People on the street getting more and more nervous because they don't understand, and because you all don't, oh, you don't want trouble to be started, but yet there it is. Why? Because they don't know and they don't understand, and you don't bother communicating. So I am, and I don't give a shit. Okay, I quite literally, United States of America, got no issue leaving here and expatriating, because I'm going to sue you, United States government, and a United States government employee. And what I'm going to tell my regular citizens or anyone else, even if it exposes a weakness to other countries, you better fucking get on it. Okay? Tom McCabe had no right to be around anyone. Officer Tom McCabe had no right to be around any female at all for any reason whatsoever. He was reprimanded. He told me about that. You understand? And plus that, Homeland Security. Hi, did you forget about 9/11? I mean, you people walking around like, oh, yeah, I'm telling you, Homeland Security, you're fucking screwing it up. Okay, some of those people I was around as a contractor should not have been allowed to carry firearms. That scares me. Homeland Security and any United States legal should be scared of what I'm saying. And I'm using my no fear right as a United States citizen to say this out loud without anybody, YouTube, getting in the way of it, because you will be cutting off my right of the No Fear Whistleblowers Act in the United States of America. So I suggest, YouTube, that you just not use any kind of AI or any kind of, right, algorithm or anything that is not human. I want humans hearing this, YouTube. I'm asking you to do that, because I'm using my no fear whistleblower protection. Okay, but I cannot trust these people, other countries who understand what I'm saying, especially the ones that speak English, and we're all pretty much allies at this juncture anyway. Okay, like I understand Canada, you guys have different immigration, but and the same thing with, but I'm telling you, I need to be bumped up, because I'm saying I'm gonna need sanctuary. Right, I got people, they're just like being shit ass to me in every possible way. Right, I don't give a shit why. It's not even persecution, it's worse than that. Okay, so I am using my no fear whistle protection. Okay, now I show my face. I'm not hiding. That's my real name, Maria. Yes, Dr. Maria E.G. Lueth, but everybody just calls me Mia. I do have a doctorate, and I probably should have more than that. But you know, time, money, sick family. Okay, right? Like some of it is just too hard on people, and it's wrong. Human rights issues in the United States of America, United Nations. Okay, Yes, mine and several others. So I want to sue the United States government. So I'm asking other sanctuary countries, especially the English speaking ones, hello, can you just open the door for me and whatever kind of, you can follow me around, you can, right, okay, I got no wants and words, I'm not necessarily a troublemaker, but if I have to be, I fucking mean it. Okay, so there's a lot of crap on the internet and people can ignore me for a certain extent, but I do have the kahunas for that, gentlemen. Also, I have the power to do that. All right, I want to sue the United States government. So yeah, I don't even care if you're a crafty piece of shit lawyer. I gotta be honest, the slimier you are, right, the happier I would be to see you. Okay. Yes. So I also do this for other people who have to be sort of in the housebound. Either it could be a sickness, it could be an illness, it could be you just have to take care of people. It could be, like you're housebound because of law enforcement. I don't know. I mean, well, if you are being held against your will, yeah, do everything you can to try and enlist the help of strangers. Yeah, like anyway, yeah, there's some universal thing, right? Okay, but this one, it's not from the devil. Jesus Christ! Some of you males need to shut up your fellow males, okay? And some of you females just don't say a word to me, okay? That's how this works, okay? And natural born males, natural born females just step out. Okay? They don't know the difference. Yes, I know. I'm not the only female that was forced to fight a male, but I am going to tell you, okay? Yes, it's been known for quite a while. All right, it doesn't matter to me whose 1,000 years it is. All right, I was running through. I was running some ideas through the Holy Christ. Right, you guys kind of don't understand yet, and some of you, right, actually cursed your own generations. And so instead of yap yap yap, oh, we want, yeah, I'm like, you're not gonna get justice because you did it to yourselves. So we have opened a part of what you guys call the Akashic record, or yes, the soul record. Okay, there are Akashic records, and then right, they're from different areas of his body. We have to look through his body. Right. Well, some of you men know now. That is what I'm saying. So my life is going to get easier, and those of you who have extra money, okay, haven't you ever heard of fucking charity? You assholes who probably should not have man cards. Okay? It doesn't have anything to do with like how butching, right? It has to do with right, certain other things. And I'm not getting involved. I mean, I'm not gonna attack somebody at all unless right, they actually have a weapon pointed at me. Sometimes I move faster than some other people. Right. Sometimes I'm quiet. But I am asking. Some need to sit with some stuff, and it's like house music. Whoa, DeLong. I'm trying to be a friend here. All right? The things you guys don't really know about, and that's okay. Okay? There's no need to trouble yourself over it anyway. All right? Let's all have some more faith in our own fucking country and our own fellow countrymen first. If you're not going to go, yes, little bro always goes first when it comes to me. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm a musician, though. Right. And people are, oh, yeah, do what you love. Okay. Well, I love to sing, so I do it a lot. Right. Well, I have this stupid little uh, annoying, yes, unpredictable neurological situation. And yeah, certain medications can exacerbate it, but I need some of them apparently. And I have to figure out, what I'm willing to put in my body. Okay. That's great. So yeah, I'm not looking at like 10 years left of life. So, right. This one finishes out. The consequences will be real world. There will be a wall there. Things will be solid. And you won't be able to be walking through walls, I'll tell you that much. Maybe that wall is there to protect you. But I'm saying, as a United States American citizen, nobody pays me for this, which is why I'm having such an issue. I mean, okay, well, you take advantage of me in this fashion, you get to know some truth. Yeah, I hope it makes some of your stomach sick. Like, I hope some of you are getting sick to your stomach. You realize, oh shit, right? We were running around rocking and rolling like kids were getting destroyed. Don't give your kids alcohol. Don't give your kids LSD. Don't give your kids mushrooms. Okay? Don't. Especially if, these biological sciences and modern chemical science and science medicine and biological stuff, right? You may not understand it, so you need to actually understand this yourself, that you don't understand it. So you should let the people like me who do understand it do more of the talking, and planet Earth, you do more listening. I handed that shit off to somebody a while ago. Yeah, well, Naval Command, right, incoming. Force it down your throat if you don't fucking receive. Hello, Hawaii. How you doing? Okay, I'm done. I'm out. Can't see my wounds as much. Right. It's never gonna happen again. No, I give a shit. Oh, what? Oh, you guys get to what? Your angels? You get to evaluate your angels, like judge the angels. You, humankind, think that you get to judge the angels. Some of them, they come across like angels. Yeah, but pretenders, man, watch your asses. I don't know what to tell you. Some of you aren't witches either. You just don't know. You don't realize nobody explained it to you. All right. Sometimes there's only one of you in a family. Yes, well, he's not an idiot. And certain prophecies do come true because it's great. Set it and forget it. Okay, like it's already a lot of stuff's already happened. So those of you who are in the ancient history, oh, I get it. Okay, but we need to, just don't do it around kids when they're 18. But right, they don't need to be worried about. Yeah. Some of you think you're building prodigies, and I'm just like, no, you're ruining people is what you're doing. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh no, the mirror talks back. Hi. Oh, you're gazing into the darkness. And darkness talks back sometimes. All right, yeah, I'm very talented. I know this. Okay. So some people, and I don't care how popular or famous you are or what your management says, if you want to talk to me, right, you can do it in person. You can do it by phone. Okay? And you can do it by video. I'm not buying any of that bullshit, even if some of it is partially true or almost all the way true. Right. So I'm gonna get rid of whatever telegram. Yeah, okay. This is what I'm trying to say is like uh I want to expatriate other countries. So I knock on Canada's door every so often. I know, but I'm actually asking for sanctuary. Well, I got some proof that I don't know that. Okay, like I don't think they're getting. I'm coming after them out loud in public. And yes, but what I'm trying to say to YouTube, especially if human sees this, which I appreciate, no fear whistleblower protection. So you do what you can. Okay, at least most of the United States should be allowed to see this. If not, be a member of UN countries. Okay, right. I prefer humans just look at it. Yeah, trying to shove AI down our throats. Like, hey, man, I'm cool, dude. So I'm gonna go silent for a little while here and there. But some of you should have been checking in with me physically at where I was living. Yeah. Well, yeah, one of mine lied, but that's okay because I'm the one who served that asshole up. But here's the other thing that I want musicians, especially Mr. Tom DeLong, to understand. Okay, well, people will lie sometimes, and sometimes they'll write a lie, and sometimes they're allowed to do that, right? Because they're embedded into the daily life of certain, fallacious criminals. To undermine them and gather intel, right? Like, well, I have a little more faith in some people. I know it's hard. I lost faith in all of you. Well, I know, and then I have to go through all this bullshit. Like, well, you guys are gonna pay for it. Don't be sending me bills. Who the fuck are you? Okay, this is not like some automatic thing. You just put it on the automated line and no. Anyway, your fucking automated line broke, man. I'm just trying to tell you the straight out truth, so we don't have certain things happening. But it seems like some of it is. What takes more faith? Getting through it, all happening around you, but never touches you because you have faith in, yes, one who is guiding you and understands right. So yeah, that's what I'm getting at. So the one mentioned in the Bible, yeah, Jesus didn't lie. No, and that's not proof of anything. It's very difficult to use that book like a legal document or the spell book for that matter. I mean, well, that's what I'm saying. You fell into a trap, Mr. Moore. But that is the point, because eventually, y'all end up coming to Jesus anyway for it. And by that time, it's usually like an unholy fucking mess. And both parties become harmed in certain ways. So, some spiritual child proofing and some spiritual elder proofing. Okay? But some of you elders, man, just pass the fucking torch and then get out of the public eye. You may not have eye contact with me at all.